12 years, I still practice every day. So hopefully I can bring that discipline to Molly.
Molly, a 2.5-year-old Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever, happily shares Paul's home with a Great Dane named Kayla.
When I decided I wanted to get a dog, I just started doing research, and I came up with the Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever, partly because they're a swimming dog, and it's really hot here in Vegas. So I thought it'd be good to have a dog that could exercise in the pool. And when I'm at work at night, she would just sleep.
After Paul brought the 8-week-old puppy home, Molly accidentally fell in the pool on 3 different occasions.
She fell in, and I kind of panicked a little bit. Not that I panicked, but I was all like, pulled her out really fast and got a towel and turned up the heat in the house and was all worried about her.
Since then, Molly refuses to set paw in the pool.
Come on. She just really likes to be around me, except when I try to make her swim. Molly? Come on. I've tried just pulling her on the leash to get her to come in. I've tried picking her up. I have tried using treats. Come here. It doesn't work at all. She won't even, I can almost put the treat in her mouth and she won't take it. All this was about a year ago, and then I stopped trying because she would end up really scared of the backyard. I just want to go in the backyard. Go play with the ball. I have a summer roommate, and he has a dog who loves to swim, and it definitely was a thought of mine that maybe Molly would see this and it would help. And I have noticed she is curious when Lucy is swimming in the pool. She'll be watching her and stuff. But she hasn't, tried going in yet. Well, I hope Caesar will be able to make her comfortable with the pool to a point where at least I can take her in and she'll want to stay. I don't know if she'll be able to just go running and jumping in the pool, but I'd like to bring her in and not have her panic.
It's about 100 degrees when Caesar arrives at Paul's house. A perfect day for a dip in the pool, if Caesar can convince Molly to finally take the plunge.
I was hoping that you could teach me to teach my dog to swim. Molly is a Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever, which is known for their love of the water, right. And she is terrified to swim. And I work at night, so the only exercise she can get is during the daytime. And during the daytime, it's too hot to go swimming. So too hot not to go swimming.
No, I suggest to people, would you let your dog go in the pool, and you want your dog to go?
Oh yeah, I'd love for her to swim.
Deal.
Yeah.
When did you saw that she was unsure about the water?
Well, the first day I had her, she fell in the pool, and it was in December, and it was really cold, and which probably wasn't too cold for her, but at the time I thought, oh my God, my dog's gonna freeze. And I, bundled her up and turned up the heat in the house, and oh, my poor puppy. Then I decided I wasn't going to try to make her swim anymore. Okay. But then when I thought I might have an opportunity to get you to help me, maybe we could try again.
Most important is that this fear was not so much created by the water, but intensified by the way human reacted to it.
Right.
Because when a dog is being helped to come out of the pool, and then you let him deal with it, and then eventually, you can say, I'm sorry, whatever.
Yeah.
This way, they use their survival mechanism. Otherwise, they never use it. The human pretty much did everything for it.
Yeah,
and
I grabbed the scruff of her neck and pulled her out.
And then, the whole energy that you were sharing at that time and how you reacted to the situation, it intensified that memory. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's start with the pool then.
Caesar brings Jack Russell Terrier Jack and Pit Bull Jr., both water-loving dogs, to assist him.
So I've created almost like a party for Molly, just like a pool party for Molly. So we can give a different vibe to the situation. Recreate, start from scratch. Nothing ever happened. What I have learned is every time I am in a situation where I'm in front of a traumatic event, if the owners are related to it, I like to put them to the side, let them observe from far away so I can start fresh, because I'm not related to the problem, so I can actually help better. So what I'm doing is I'm using food so I can motivate her to come into the water. Not very terrified of it, just very cautious about it, which is really good. Any dog wants the same as other dog wants, because a lot of the guys and girls were very close to the edge of the pool, and nobody was petrified of it or tense or fearful about it, which that gives her access to observe and learn another way of feeling. There you go, a little closer to the pool. These are steps that we can take, you know, before we actually put a leash on her. That would be the easiest way to do it. She's warming up. Just takes a little while. There you go. Present the leash. She didn't even know I put the leash on her. It's really important. Now I'm going to present it into the water. I'm going to grab here. Just a little bit. A little bit of panic there. A little bit of panic. Relax. So she's not super afraid right now. She's just not comfortable with, you know. So my approach has to be extremely sensitive. I have to match, you know, where she is, and at the same time I have to encourage her to move forward. Now if she relaxes, we're going to walk. I started going inside the pool just to bring the mechanics back into the swimming. We're not going to let her go yet. I always present that, yeah, you got to see the front feet go in swimming mode before I actually let her go. So I'm going to present the back feet first. This is, look, see, that's what they do when they shut down. They pull their feet up. Relax, there we go. Very good. It was all about relaxation. It was not about swimming. We know that she can swim. It's just she didn't know how to relax. Nice, very nice. Beautiful. Let me go back and see a little bit. What I'm conveying right now is water is to relax. It's not for swimming yet. It's just to relax. And the other dogs are really helping to see that there's nothing bad about being in the water.
I was inside, you know, hiding behind the sliding door. It was great to watch because I saw that transformation from the scared dog to the more confident dog.
Caesar also guides Molly through a number of repetitions, not only of swimming, but also learning where the steps are so that she can get out on her own.
This is very important step. That before I get her out, that she's facing the water, she's not trying to run away. All those are small details that are very crucial to her rehabilitation.
Along the way, he uses the floating bowls of food to keep her focused and motivated.
Because I knew that Molly was food-oriented and that was her passion, I wanted her to know that if she looks at the pool and she relaxes in the pool, she gets food. Smell the food, follow the food. You know, that's the best thing we can do for our dogs, which is invite the nose into everything. No, she doesn't want to come out of the water. That's when you saw Molly coming out of the pool, tail is up, shaking herself. Junior senses that she's so proud of herself, so he's intensifying the feeling. It's good. Because right after something that she's so afraid, for her to feel so courageous about it, is very important for her self-esteem. You see, the vibe is in the air, look, see? This is created by her, by the way. This reaction right there. This is her.
Next, Caesar focuses on Molly's greatest fear, entering the water.
There we go. That's it. Dogs tell you always what's the worst part of the situation. Is it the water? Is it when they're swimming? Is it when they're stepping on the stairs? Or in this case, it was the edge of the pool. There you go. Third time. Fourth time. And so that was for bad memories. That's when I saw a Molly that just want to put her nails in the concrete and pull herself down. Beautiful. Come on. Let's go, gorgeous. Let's go. Vámonos. Very good. Beautiful.
Well, I have to say I had a feeling he would be able to do it, but it seemed like really amazingly quick how he did it.
There you go. You're in Vegas. You got the jackpot. I always say, you know, I start the rehabilitation and the owner has to end the rehabilitation. Otherwise, they're not part of it. And so I take a dog to a certain level, let's say from 0 to 9 in this case, and then Paul comes and closes, which is from 9 to 10. Very good. Good. Just keep going. That's go. Go with the flow. Keep going with the flow. Good girl. Keep going. Keep going with the flow. Very good. Very good. Good girl. Yeah, that's a good step. So you stay right there. You take that. Yeah. Relax right there. That second.
Yeah.
Extremely good.
I gotta be quick.
Yeah. When he came and joined us in the activity, that's when Molly went at her worst. Because this is something that they have experienced together, so Molly was just going to do that, show panic behavior. He was using a little bit too much physical power, you know, for a dog that was so sensitive. And so he realized that. Walk with her. You're so tall and you can just walk with her. Good, Molly. Now he can see that how can he make it happen. And then learn to be with nature. So you're in a way you're, you know, dancing with your dog. You're not scared.
The other thing I learned, I think, that's really important is to not let her out of the situation until she calms down in the situation. I think that's kind of what he was trying to tell me. Yeah, when you talked about the confidence, you know, like if I have a fall on the trampoline doing a certain trick, I know people have gotten in, you know, head problems where they couldn't do a certain trick for years. When I make a mistake like that, I make sure within 30 seconds I get up and try that same trick again.
That's exactly the thing. Yeah. So if you were to practice that when you fall in the pool, it would never get to this degree. It was a very successful day, so it's a done deal, really. It's just about Paul just going to practice the same thing. He can do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, as long as he wants. He can have Molly sitting down on the stairs. She doesn't have to swim the whole time. It's all about her gaining the trust, being near the edge of the pool. And eventually they can take it to the next level, which is diving, swimming, and finding things in the water. It's endless. Molly and Caesar, presenting fear, no fear towards the water.
I think what I'm going to have to do to make this happen is take her in every day, which is going to be really easy because I go in every day.
That's a good girl, man. Come on. Wow.
It was really exciting for me because I've always wanted her to swim. And now it's coming true. Good girl, Mom.
It may seem that life with your dog is like a 3-ring circus, but that doesn't mean it's entertaining or well in the pool that she should audition for the Cirque du Soleil Water Show. Oh, go get it.
I'm happy to report that Molly and I have been swimming every day, rain or shine, since you were here, and she loves swimming, and we're pretty happy about that. Go on, Molly. Go on. Good girl.
If you want trust and respect from your dog, you can't act like a clown. Remember that every circus is led by a calm, assertive ringmaster.